Hello, my name is Meredith Baker, and this is my dad, David Pipkin. I'm a fourth generation farmer. My dad is a third generation.
And we have a grandson, which makes the fifth generation.
We couldn't do what we do without our workers. Right now, everywhere you turn, nobody wants to work. It's hard to get any help anywhere, and with the way things are in this world, it's crazy. So we have H2A workers, which are like our family. We've had 2 of them now for 6 years, and we've got 5 total now. And we just took them in, and they're just like my kids.
Like family is what we call them.
Yes,
know?
Yes.
In the wintertime, they kind of get sad. They'd hate to leave, go back, but when they come back, they're happy again,
But
So.
they always have a smile on their face. Yep. They're many miles away from their family. They're here for 9 months. They leave their family,
Kids,
and their wives, kids, grandparents in Mexico, and come here to work for 9 months, and they never complain. They're always smiling and just very grateful for the work, and we're very grateful to have them here to help us.
And I haven't found anything they can't do. If they don't know, you show them once and you leave, because it'll be done. It amazes me. It just amazes me.
Saludos a mi familia, esposa, hijos. Bye.
Un saludo a mi familia desde Guanajuato, aquí en Mexicali.
Hola, aquí en mi trabajo, un saludo para toda mi familia de acá de Guanajuato. Saludos aquí en mi trabajo.
Tell me a little about how it is being a woman farming.
Well, I get asked this question a lot, and it has its pros and its cons. For the most part, I love it. I get to work side by side with my husband and my dad every day. But it can be challenging. It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. But, because most women, they work a 9-to-5 job or whatever, and then they come home and they have laundry and housework and cooking and kids. And fortunately, I do not have children, but I still have all the other jobs that everybody and chores. So it gets a little challenging, because farming, you're at the mercy of the weather and whatever God throws at us, because it's not a normal job.
8 to 5.
There's some days if the storm's coming and you've got to get crops in the fields, you may work all night long, 24 hours, and then you just fall over when it rains and rest. Or in my case, I catch up in the office, because I also do the paperwork, all the bookkeeping in my spare time. So, but it's very rewarding. When I do have days off, I get to spend with my family, so it's rewarding.
I have friends that ask me, what do you think about your daughter farming and all? I said, it's the greatest thing on earth. I said, the best thing about it, you stop and think. A guy gets a little lazy. Girls work circles around guys, and they just kind of look at me, and I say, yeah, look at it sometime and see,
We also have a lady that we hired last year. It's a husband and wife duo, and I really look up to Miss Wendy. She's a little bit older than me, but she's very wise, and she's taught me a lot too. And that lady can do anything. And that's the thing with women farmers. People don't realize women can do anything a man can do. We may have a different way of looking at how to do something, a different perspective, but. I get in there and I help my husband do whatever job and task that needs to be done until we get it done. But as far as me being a woman in farming, I learned from the best, and I try to do the best I can every day, and I try to teach others about farming as well, and what I know.